235 pounds, Texas heavyweight champion David Von Erich. Across the ring in the white corner at 232 pounds from Omaha, Nebraska, the Pink Panther Frank Dusek. 2 out of 3 falls, 45-minute time limit. Your referee, David Manning.
Folded just like Frank Dusek wants it. Frank is such a, well, rough and tough guy. It's kind of interesting seeing him wear those elaborate robes, but I guess he just likes that little artistic touch. Well, off we go now with Frank Dusek and David Von Erich. A handshake. That's interesting. I was surprised that Dusek did it, but I see why he did it now as David Von Erich takes a smash. Wow, back in there he comes. Zoom. And David doesn't have his rope. Oh, up over the top. Dusek went up over the top. Well, now we've got a problem is already wrong. Referee David Manning has no alternative but to disqualify David Von Erich. Well, Dusek has David Von Erich in trouble, and there he goes out of the concrete. Dusek coming around behind him. Well, Dusek spreading out his attack. Oh, not on the pavement. It's Dusek who goes to the pavement. Good work by David Von Erich. Dusek, who was going to drop David Von Erich, had appeared on a kind of a atomic concrete drop. But David turning around, and now he's got Dusek in trouble. In the bottom of the leg. David looks a little weary. Knee drop in the chest. 1, 2, leg on the bottom rope. 5 minutes gone. Dropping on the leg. Oh, ripping the knee. That could be ligaments and cartilage. David Von Erich with a drop in there again. Dusek in agony, sheer agony. Concentrated agony, twisting the knee. Twisting and twisting with a toe hold. Frank Dusek had to figure some way to get out of this. Up in the midsection. David Von Erich lost the first fall, came roaring back and won the second. Now it's involved with Dusek to see who wins the match here in the third and deciding fall. Dusek favoring the right knee, and David rolls him. Comes down to that leg again. Dusek in terrible pain and agony. Going inside. Dusek has no defense right now. Out of the leg again. A twisting toe hold. Step over inside. Twisting toe hold. A twist into the knee. Dusek is trying to do two things. Keep his shoulder up to keep his pain factor down. That's very difficult to do. Air pull, the move, count, and a choke in there. David Manning doing an outstanding job refereeing this match. fist alongside the head, another on the back of the head. David Von Erich's shaking a bit now, and these two guys are beginning to get a little weary. Dusek with a flying forearm shiver. Limping about. And an elbow drop. David Von Erich staggering around now, trying to locate it. Oh, he comes up with a nice midsection shot. Dusek comes battling back. He's too weary. And the claw. The claw on Dusek. Dusek trying to get to the ropes. The claw on Dusek. The claw as Dusek hangs on. Von Erich holds on. Dusek. Dusek caught in the claw of David Von Erich. David continues to hold him. He's close to the ropes. Dusek sagging now. Dusek beginning to bleed. Dusek down in the ropes, hitting like to break it. Dusek. His forehead ripped. David goes back to the claw again, and Dusek has no defense now. Dusek has no defense. Hanging on, staggering, the blood streaming down his head. David Von Erich, for all intents and purposes, won this bout. Dusek is over. David Von Erich.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Mark Lewin, according to David Manning, has a cracked rib. Gary Hart said you want to save him until next Monday night with Fritz if he's got a cracked rib?
It's not going to matter with Lewin.
Okay, very good. That's a ploy then, is that right?
I think it's just ignorance on the part of the official.
Settles that. It's the Hart and his... But Sweet Brown Sugar's going to work on the wounded area. There goes Sweet Brown going after him. Hopping in there, coming in again. Lewin in trouble. Sweet Brown Sugar in 2 minutes and 8 seconds won the second fall to even this bout up. Now Lewin turns it around. Maybe he was taking a few blows to get after him. Very good. A little sneaky there. Had him right back in, slipped out. Where'd he go? Gary Hart complaining about the mask. Oil? I think he said oil. Maybe it's Vaseline or something. David Manning checks it. No. Just a shiny mask, and it slipped out of the perspiring arms of Mark Lewin. So kind of a metallic-looking finish.
I know it well.
Yeah, go ahead. Get now. Headlock. Headlock. And it slips out of there again. Mark Lewin. Hold it in there. Now looking at a chance to get the mask off. Grabbing the mask on either side. Right here. I know if that's not, you can go with you on it. Well, Lewin seems to be recovered from all those injuries he was indicating as his third fall started. Slaps that arm across the Carter Buckley.
Go for that sleeper, Mark.
Gary Hart giving instructions for Mark to go to his sleeper hole as he
Put him away.
put some trouble on that left arm of Sweet Brown Sugar. Back to the mask again, and Lewin, I don't know if he wants to take it off or just use it as a lever or a handle. But here comes Brown Sugar back. Popping in, going after Lewin, going after with a bite across the eye. Up on the right eyebrow of Sweet Brown Sugar. Rather awesome facial expression with that bright red eagle on the front of his mask. And here comes Lewin to work now. jamming away in that midsection. That's the way you tell how well that weight program has worked for the wrestler.
On three, try to keep that in mind.
Gary Hart warning Lewin to try to get out of there on the warning count of 3. Lewin again. Well, this time he's working on the laces at the back of the mask. Evidently he's going to try to take it off now. And he has it loosened in the back. Those who are possessed with the idea of taking off masks usually lose because they get preoccupied and lose their concentration in the bout. And away Lewin goes. Here we'll see a little coming off the ropes. The mask is all moved around in the face of Sweet Brown Sugar. Here comes David Manning caught up in here, and Sweet Brown Sugar has hit the wrong man. He's not sure where he is. Jab in the neck. And then I think a karate chop to David Manning has stopped the bout. For what reason we shall see in a minute. And Gary Hart in to complain that the winner is Sweet Brown Sugar because of karate.
Mark Lewin, the winner of the third fall in the match, Sweet Brown Sugar.
I don't need to describe this. You can see how it's been going here. That's the way to clear the ring. Mr. Brody and Jonathan Boyd, the Timey Kangaroo Down type Boyd from Australia. Wears a combination of various colors of that same outfit. Reds and golds and greens and blues and all sorts. Must be the official Australian wrestling rig. Bruiser Brody stepping up. Going to touch a few hands. Got some tape on his hands. Bruiser, who is promising that his battle with Tanaka on Monday night will be something to view. We shall probably see Tanaka coming out of his wrestling shell a bit, having being forced to use those things that undoubtedly he knows because he is a professor of jiu-jitsu, karate, kung fu. He is a 6th-degree black belt. Jonathan Boyd popping in on Bruiser. And Bruiser with that 300 pounds popping right back on him. And Boyd now running for a little cover over there. Side-mare move by Bruiser Brody. A hulk of a man. The Bruiser. Rolling. Holding. The Kangaroo Man, Jonathan Boyd. Bruiser into the ropes. Boyd's given up a lot of height and size, but he, a rough, tough customer that he is, isn't going to turn away. Right after him. Banging away, Jonathan Boyd. And right back in. Smash across the face, and Bruiser comes right back to his work. Got about a head taller than Jonathan Boyd. Well, a lot of things Monday night. The double main event. The Bruiser right there. And Toru Tanaka. That's one part of the main event. Fritz Von Erich and Mark Lewin the other half of it. What else need to be said? Just those two bouts will be the price of admission. Gary Hart has got himself all sorts of problems with his lumberjack match. Followed on the next night with his man Lewin, so there's no telling what Gary Hart will look like by then. And J.J. Dillon still alleging that his man, whichever man it is, Sakurada or Tanaka or somebody, I guess Tanaka, is the uncrowned American heavyweight champion. Well, you'll have an opportunity to see that bout next week. We're going to show the videotape of that. Kevin Von Erich starting with Sakurada, going to Hito, then finishing with Tanaka, and you can determine yourself just what happened. You got to kind of believe that Bruiser's having a warm-up here tonight with Boyd. He gets all set and ready to go. Well, there's the Bruiser working over Jonathan Boyd. Big Bruiser against Tanaka. Something to behold. And that's wrestling for tonight. This is